Hello everyone, today we will see an example on regression and correlation of coefficient. We take an example on regression and calculating the coefficient of correlation. So here is the given question. For a given data, the following results were obtained: x bar equals to 53, y bar equals to 28, b of yx equals to minus 1.5 and b of xy equals to minus 0.2. So we have to find the two regression equations and coefficient correlation, and also calculate the most probable value of when when x equals to 60 and x when y equals to 20. So first of all we write down the data as it is given. So right, given we have given x bar equals to 53, y bar equals to 28, comma by of x equals to minus 1.5 and b of xy equals to minus 0.2. So we know the lines of regression formula, that is line of regression x on y is x minus x bar equals to b of xy in bracket y minus y bar. We will write down and take it as a formula. So therefore we know lines of regression x on y is x minus x bar, which is equals to b of xy and in bracket y minus y bar. So here we get the x bar, we have a x bar value and y bar value, so put out that values in equation. That is x minus x, the given x bar value is 53, therefore x bar equals to 53, and the bxy value is 0 minus 0.2, so put it minus 0.2, and we have also given the y bar value, which is 28, so put it 28. So here multiply minus 0.2 with this bracket, so we will get x minus 53 equals to minus 0.2y. So we will minus 0.2 we will multiply with this bracket, so we will get x minus 53 equals to minus 0.2y, and this minus get plus, and this multiply 0.2 into 28, which is 5.6. Then we will shift this minus 53 to the right hand side, therefore x equals to minus 0.2y plus 5.6 plus this minus will shift right, then it will get a plus 53. So we will get x equals to minus 0.2y plus 58.6. So here we calculated the x value, that is x on y is x equals to minus 0.25 plus 58.6. Then we have to calculate, we know the lines of regression y on x, so we know lines of regression y on x. So the formula is y minus y bar, which is equals to byx and x minus x bar. So here y bar values are given, so put it once again, that is y minus y bar value is 28, which is equals to by of x value is also given, that is minus 1.5, and x minus x bar value is 53. So once again calculate like that. So y minus 28 multiply minus 1.5 with this whole bracket, that is minus 1.5x x and multiply minus 1.5 into minus 53, which is plus 79.5. 79.5. Now shift the 28 value to the right hand side. So y equals to minus 1.5x plus 79.5. This minus will get plus, so plus 28. Now y equals to minus 1.5x and make addition of these two terms, that is 79.5 plus 28. So we will get the plus 107.5. We will get the, by adding these two terms we will get the 107.5 value. Now we know the coefficient of correlation formula, that is we know coefficient of correlation is we know the coefficient of correlation, that is r equals to plus minus under root of bxy and byx. This is the formula for coefficient of correlation. So we have values of 1, so put down that values in given formula. Therefore r equals to minus under root of minus 1.5 and the byx for my value is minus 0.2. This matches to the, calculate these values by using scientific calculator, then we will get the 0.30. Therefore r equals to, by under root the value we will get is 0.5477. the value of r is calculated. So we calculated the value of r. So here we have calculated the regression lines of regression x on y and y on x, and also we calculated the now in question we have to also calculate y when x equals to 30 and x when y equals to 20. So we can calculate now. So here x equals to 60, we have y, then write down as it is a. First one is, what is the question, that is y when x equals to 60. So we have to calculate first question, that is y when x equals to 16, then put this 60 value in equation 1. So we have to give the this equation as a 1 and this equation as a 2 for calculating the equation's value. So now we have to calculate the value of y when x equals to 60, then put it into the, that is put x equals to 60 in equation number 2. The equation number 2 is, that is x equals to minus 0.2y plus 58.6. So we have to calculate y when x equals to 60. So put x equals to 60 in equation 2. The equation 2 becomes y equals to minus 1.5x plus 107.5. So put the x equals to 60 in equation 2, which is y equals to minus 1.5 and put x equals to 60, value 60 plus 107.5. So the final answer becomes 17.5. It is calculated by using the scientific calculator. Calculate it by using scientific calculator. Now we have to calculate x when y equals to 20, that is b x when when y equals to 20. So put put y equals to 20 in equation 1. So the equation 1 is x equals to minus 0.25 plus 58.6. Now put y equals to 20 in this equation, so we will get the x value. So put y equals to 20 in equation 1. Therefore x equals to, so the x equals to minus 0.2, and put instead of y we have to put the value of which is given 20, then put here 20 and plus 58.6, which is the equation 1. Instead of y we have put the given y value, which is 20. Now calculate this by using scientific calculator, which is equals to 54.6 value. So we have calculated the regression x on y and y on x, and correlation of coefficient, and the value which is given when x equals to 60 and x when y equals to 60. Thank you.